Hello everyone, I'm ENVtuber, professional alchemist, and welcome to my stream. And to this special Love Still stream with our special guest today, which is Demi. Say hello, Demi.
Hello, I'm Blob. I'm Blob. I'm Demi. Your tech support honey badger VTuber. Yes. Bonjour.
Yeah.
Yay! I am constantly in a state of distress.
As you should.
I mean, yes. With Daddy Musker on my tail, I must be in the distress.
Sounds good. Okay, so everyone, today we're going to be going over some quite topical stuff. The moment that we saw yesterday tweet, we started talking with Demi and we were like, maybe we should do this stream. Thank you for the follow, Dragon. Welcome. And we said probably starting to like analyze proper ways to avoid social media. It's a good way to go. So I put this idea up to Demi, and Demi say, sure. So Demi here is with us today. What is your role today, Demi?
I don't know anything about computers. Oh no, I don't know anything. What do I do? I mean, Aru, teach me about the computers. Twitter is going. Everything's going. Please teach me where to put my content.
So yes,
I'm a great actress.
Demi plays the role of the audience surrogate. So the idea today is to analyze some alternatives to have your content online, mostly for promotion, mostly for branding, because after yesterday, we are going to ban all link trees and all that kind of stuff on Twitter that they roll back. We need some alternatives for our content, for our promotion, for our branding, and seems like what? 1980, 1990, the best one is a website. Like, websites have never went away. They have, like, evolved or devolved, depending on how you look at it. And to be honest, now is the best moment to make yourself, like, your own website, right? Because if Twitter dies, if Facebook dies, if whatever dies, you still have your website. You can still, people can find you through there, and you are not going to lose your audience, hopefully. Yeah, you are not old, don't worry.
Yeah, I'm not old.
Them is a youngling.
I'm literally a baby.
Exactly.
But it's really important, guys, to have a website. Like even like you have all your sites, you have your Twitter, you have your Tumblr. You have to make sure you have something that's actually yours and that only you can control, like with your money or free, even.
Yeah.
Yes.
We're going to be checking some alternatives. Some are free, some are paid. They all have their strong and weak points, and we are focusing today at least to like all non-developer dependent solutions. All the solutions we're going to be checking today, they're going to be like not free of code, but free of the need of a coder, right? You don't need to hire anyone. You hopefully in some of them you don't need to pay anything. They're going to work, and they're going to be useful for your branding and your presence online. We're going to analyze too the options in light of the announcement of Twitter yesterday. They went back on what they say, but there's one of the alternatives that if they continued with that idea of like banning Linktree and such, there's going to be a problem with that site. So I'm going to point it out just in case they decide to go away with that direction. Probably they won't, but I think explaining the difference between that solution and the others is going to be important.
I'm excited to learn.
Okay, so I prepared this PowerPoint to have everything organized. We're going to switch between the PowerPoints and the actual sites to check them out. So first we're going to be going through some like general concepts that we need to get out of the way. So let's start with the first, well, this is the first slide, but let's go to the first actual slide. So what will we be checking today? For all the alternatives that we're going to be checking, we're going to be checking like 3 important things. Ease of use, how like monkey friendly are each of the options. All of the options I choose today, they are all pretty good user-wise, some more than others, but in general, they are going to be all like 5 or 6 upwards on like usability, right? Out of 10. So you need to worry, they are going to be whatever option you choose of this one we are going to see, they are all going to be quite simple. I'm going to show it to you guys, not in much detail because if not, we're going to be here like 4 hours or so, but we'll try to like wrap up everything in like an hour and a half so we can go into QA. Important, we have a QA. Do you want to explain it, Demi?
Okay. If you have a question, do ASK, and write your question, and then we'll answer it at the end of the presentation. Be silly, be goofy, and you will be notified for when your question has been answered or is being answered. Yes.
So
ask away.
The bot will notify you if we are checking your answer. If we see a lot of answer like questions, maybe on a specific platform, we may check them before, but we'll see.
Yeah.
Okay. So like I was saying, first thing we're going to check for each option is ease of use. How simple it is. But like I said, all of them are going to be like a really good choice no matter what. Hello, Saibal. Thank you for the raid. Welcome, raiders.
Welcome, raiders.
Second thing we're going to check is features. What options they have? Are there something in particular we need to take into account when comparing like free plans and paid plans in some of them? That's going to be super important. And of course, pricing. We're going to be clarifying the price of most of them. And if they have a free feature, a free option, what are the limitations, right? Because we are on a budget, we are all small streamers, we are not getting much money out of these, most of them. Those who are, we are poor, exactly.
Living in a box.
We are quite poor, and if not, we want to save money, right? Unless you have like some business that you can justify having an expensive website, most of the time you are going to want to go with a free option. So those are the 3 pillars of the analysis that we're going to be checking. The distinction in each slide is not going to be that clear. It's just a general concept that we're going to be checking, but it's going to be there. So next slide. First of all, some terms. What is a domain? A domain is a direction on the browser. I'm going to share the slides later if you want to read all the text and everything, so don't worry. Well, a domain is the address, right? You have a website and the domain is how you arrive at that website. We're going to be mentioning this a lot because the main difference with most free plans and paid plans in all of the options is going to be the domain. If you don't pay, you are going to get an awful domain. If you pay,
what is a domain?
A domain is an address. It's whatever you put in the browser, thank you, Demi, to reach a website. For example, when you type twitch.com, twitch.tv, I mean, that's another domain. And that domain points to Twitch servers and show their website. All websites have a domain. That's the way you reach them. So a domain is super important because the domain is going to be how people identify your brand. You want a domain that says who you are or what you are, or both things. For example, a good domain will be erubenbt.com or demibT.com or demibalshertechnicalsupport.com.
That's too long. Oh no. No one will remember that.
Yes. Too long domains are not good, and you will see some of the free options have really, really long domains, which are not good, but as long as they are descriptive, could be worse. I have seen way worse. Some of the worst domain options, I left them out of this presentation. We can check them maybe another day, but for today, we're going to, all the options have like sensible domains in general. And like I said, most of the time you can pay and you can get a really cool domain, but you need to pay. So the other thing we're going to be maybe speaking a lot about is hosting. A hosting is where the site, your website, your brand is going to be located, stored. The domain points to a hosting. Most of these solutions, well, all of these solutions offer the hosting of the files of your data in part of the free plan or the paid plan. There's options out there when you need to buy domains and hosting separated, or you need to like manage your own hosting. They are not going to be the case in this one. There's one that you need to buy the domain outside, but only one of them. All of the other ones have some like service to buy the domain on site. But it's a good distinction to make. The one thing is the domain, one thing is the hosting or the service that's going to show the website. So in case someday down the line you buy a domain and then you have a website and then you want to like leave that provider of hosting or of service of the website and want to move to preserve that domain, you can always keep your domain. I always tell this to all my customers, and I've been working on web-related stuff for more than 10 years now.
He's an
domain,
expert. You're the expert.
I don't say I'm an expert, but I have experience. So, a domain is one of the most valuable things you can have for a brand. Always keep your domain. If you can, always buy your domain and save your credentials for that domain, because you can lose the hosting, you can lose a developer, you can lose a website, whatever, but the domain, as long as you keep it, you can move it to somewhere else and people will find you. Most people won't see much of a difference if a site like changed a lot or they don't care. They just want to get the address and reach you. So as long as you preserve the address, the domain, you are Gucci. Okay? So, Gucci. Domain, super important. Hosting, important, but second place. So, with those two things out of the way, we'll start going through. I think this is the first. Yes, this is the first type of website we're going to be checking. I think the white background may be a little too bright, but oh well.
Oh.
Yes.
Damn, it's blinding.
It's blinding white. Maybe we can edit it.
God.
Can you edit it, Demi?
Can I what?
Can you edit the background? Well, I can.
Oh, yeah. I can make it yellow. Oh no, that's a bad idea.
No, like light brown, maybe like a beige.
Oh, beige.
Beige is a good idea. Yeah. So while Demi switches that, we're going to be talking about the first option. It's card. This one is quite well known. Most artists, riggers, video editors, a lot of people that work with commissions on the Twitter space and all the social media space. I won't say all, but most of them, they're going to have a card of some kind because it's a really simple to use site. It's quite fast and it has a really decent interface. It's also free, like most of the other options we are going to check, but the free plan is quite good. You have some limitations on the amount of like sub pages you can get into the site, but for most options it's going to work fine. It also has a small URL. Your site is going to be your username or your name of your site plus card.co, which is super short, so and easy to remember, which is important. So the URLs, even the non-paid ones, are really good. It also has some issues with the fact that it's super fast because, like it says there in the slides. Did you update the slides already, Demi?
Yeah. Yes, I did. I think you need to refresh maybe.
Yeah, you need to refresh. There we go. Thank you.
Yeah. Should be on.
There we go.
Oh, wait, I fucked it up.
No, don't worry. It's good. Okay, so the thing that, like I said, card. card sites are one page. What does this mean? It means they are going to load super fast because all the content of the page is loaded once, which is great because people are out to your site and they're going to be able to like check everything on your site super quickly. But there's a thing called search engine optimization. You may have heard about it, but is how Google and other search engines manage to like find and index your site. Card is super bad for this because it has all the content loaded, but it's hidden, and Google hates that. So, for brand purposes, Card is a bit iffy in that.
Oh, so do you mean like Google won't find cards? So I can't go like
No, they
Demi
can find it.
card.
They will find it. They just don't like it.
Oh,
It's going to be ranked a bit lower than other sites because of that.
gotcha.
Also, what does it mean that is one page? Let me just show you in the code because there's ways to check the code so you can see what I mean with that. So give me a second. I go to card real quick. You can see there my card. This is the card I use for commissions. So as you can see here, for example, on commission, this is out of date. I need to update the prices and all, but you can see here, for example, that this is the price for a bust light rating, right? You can see it's here in one of the sub pages, right? But if I go to home and I check with Control U, but you can check the source code, you can see that the text is here hidden. So the text is also there, it's always there. Google hates that. Google says, if the content is on the page, it has to be visible. Why? Because in the past, people used to like put hidden content on the site to be indexed in places it shouldn't have. For example, let's say a VTuber puts FleshTuber, right? For like IRL streaming in their content, just to be indexed as a IRL streamer when they are not, right? That kind of stuff. People used to do that a lot in websites. Google said not anymore. And that's why you need to be careful with Card. It's great, it's easy to use, but it has that problem.
But what happened if we were to get wait, it's not domain, it's just the code. So even if you were to get a different domain or anything, it'll still be. So you'll basically be shadow banned, kind of.
Yeah.
Like lower down.
It's kind of like a shadow ban, but not that intense. For most purposes, it's a good thing. Like I using a card, so it's not that bad. Like I wouldn't be using it if it was that bad. It has name recognition among the streaming and commission communities, right? So it has that in favor. People know what a card is. It's easy to understand. They have simplistic designs that are really easy to read and navigate. So they are good sites, but they have that small problem over there that you need to keep in mind if you're going to build like a big brand, right? If you're making a VTuber agency, or you are doing like a streamer group or something like big that is more than a personal brand, probably you will want to pick any of the other options before Card. If you're going to be making it for your commission stuff, it's going to be fine. The other thing I need to point out with this one page thing is that, I don't know if you guys check what was the original release that Twitter did yesterday, the original announcement. They said like they're going to be banning Linktree, right? They went back on that, but that was the original announcement. Card basically, code-wise, for like a normal crawler, for like a normal like bot that's going to check your site, it looks the same as a Linktree. Because a bot is going to come to Card, they're going to say like, okay, let's check the source code, and they're going to see all your links on the homepage, which is bad. In a sense, a bot will say a Linktree and a Card are kind of the same thing. So if you want to avoid like those kind of stuff like they were announcing yesterday with Twitter, a Card is a bad option because it's all in the same page. So, something to keep in mind. Thankfully, that didn't happen. But if it happens again, or another website try to do something like that, don't depend on a card. Everything on a card is visible for a bot that's going to crawl your site and check if it's like malicious content or whatever. So it's iffy, right? Let me go back to the presentation real quick. I think there was one other thing. Yes. Oh, sorry. Also, the premium doesn't, like, something important to keep in mind with card. The price is not that bad. You need to, like, as a pro, as something good, the price is quite low for the premium. Comparing to other sites, you're going to be paying like $9 to allow to use a custom domain, and you need to buy then a custom domain from another site like GoDaddy for about $20, and you are going to be spending like $30, something like that, maybe a bit more over the years when the domain starts like upping in price. So it's a really low cost option. Problem is, you are only paying to have your domain. Card really doesn't add too much on top of the what already offers for premium. You can make bigger sites. You have a few more options to like ease of use, but it's not that much in my opinion. You are not going to be saying like, wow, I'm getting like such amazing new features. You're going to get a little bit more. That's it. If a little bit more is enough for you, great. But if you're going to spend money, maybe saving up and going for another option is going to be better, because you will have like more tools to work. You're going to invest money. It means you want to like grow bigger, which means you want probably to spend a little bit more. So I will advise against buying premium on card.
Would you recommend that the cards are basically good for people that already have established bases or just want to try out having a site for the first time?
Yes, for your first site, for commissions, or if you already have a community and you just want like a alternative to like Linktree with some more customization, card is super good. Like I said, among lots of commissioner artists, riggers, video editors, and the like, card is used a lot. So it has like become a standard on the on that part of the internet, right? So in that sense, card is really well placed. But if you are going to make a big brand again, don't go for card. You are going to get stuck with little options, in my opinion. And for what you are paying, you are going like the fact that you need to start like doing some shaggling with the domain and all that, you can go for a better option and have more customization options and scalability in the long run. So, first site, commissions, or something simple to like get out of the way, card is super good. For something that's going to be bigger, go to whatever other options we are going to be showing. Let me show you a little bit of cards backend, like how the edition works. Card is super simple in a good way. The UI, oh god, where is the browser? There we go. So if you go to Edit, I'm going to show you in my card. You have all the content here. It's all present to you. Each separator is another page. Put the content. You can click in whatever of the elements. You have like the editor there on the side. It's super intuitive. There's also lots of tutorial about it, like from content creators and commissioners and all that kind of stuff. Like use it a lot. So highly recommend it because of that. Only for those cases I said before, of course. So it's great if it's what you need, right? Which may sound weird, but that's how it is. And you can say like, is this just one scroll? I have everything here, and if I need to do something real quick, card is amazing for that.
Baby girl's first website.
Exactly. Yeah. Baby girl's first website. Exactly. So for a first website, amazing. Anything other than that, we're going to check some more powerful options in a bit. So, any question, Demi? Anything that you want me to point out before we go to the next option?
I think that really covers it. since we're just doing the basics.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so let me go back to the presentation. Let me go to the next card. No, that's another presentation. There we go. Oh, no. Oh, there we go. Yes. Okay, so next option is width. You may have heard about this. If you are also into artists and commissioning and stuff, you may have seen this because some artists have their commission pages on width. And width is super well known because it's solid. It has great interface, a great free plan, like amazingly good. The URLs are decent, and it's width. That's the thing. It's one of the most used builders for a reason. Like, you don't need to understand much, and you're going to be able to make a really great website. You can have multiple pages. You can have like lots of the powerful things that you will expect on a website. You have them here. What's the problem? It's like, sounds too good to be true. Yes. The problem is, it's one of the best, most used builders for a reason. What does that mean? It has a lot of users. Sometimes you're going to open your width panel and it's going to be lagging a lot and you won't be able to edit anything. It happens. You can Google it and you will see a lot of people complaining about that. It's not like, most of the time you can wait like half an hour, come back, and it's going to be working fine. It's not going to affect people exploring your site most of the time. Like, your site is going to be fine, but it's going to affect you when you want to like edit something real quick. You need to be patient with width. If you are patient, you have a really powerful tool with you. The other big con it has the worst watermark ever. Let me show you.
I mean, I'm already seeing the logo. It already looks ugly.
Yeah, the logo is a bit ugly, not gonna lie. I don't have a website prepared for width, so let me start creating while we continue talking. Give me a second. Yes.
I have tried yesterday I was trying the Wix editor, and let me tell you, it was gross. I did not enjoy it. I don't know why. I think it's because like I was trying Card first, and then I went to Wix, and then it's like Wix is so professional. There's nothing that you could actually make yourself creative. Winx Club, yeah, exactly. Winx Club is better than this. That's the superior of the W's. It's a big W. I love Winx Club.
Well, I can tell you another experience. I said it was laggy, right? This morning I was like, okay, let's give it a try to Wix because it's been a while since I make a Wix something. And I was like, okay, let's give it a try before the presentation because I make the PowerPoint. And I got stuck in the tutorial because it wasn't loading. So when I say it's laggy, I can talk from experience. I had bad experience in the past. I had a bad experience this morning. Now you can see it's loading super fast. So it's all about lag.
It's because all eyes are on it. It's only good when you have people watching.
Exactly. So, and like Demi says, Wix is a really powerful builder. Professionals use it. That should tell you a lot. Problem is, as you can see here, you saw Card. Super simple, you click stuff, everything is there. Wix is super complex. So, you need to be patient with it. You need to have like the breath and slowly start building your website. Let me we get a template. Give me a second. Do you want to ask anything at the moment, Demi?
What are you doing? You might as well walk us through what you're doing.
I'm trying to find I'm trying to remember if it's already created the site or I need to configure something more. Explore more. No, I want to check.
Oh, Oh, what about talk about the tools that Wix has? It seems like it has an SEO tool, which Card doesn't have one. And SEO is really important when you're a content creator and artist, right?
Yeah, it has like a lot of different options that you can get. Some of them are limited to the premium plans. So, but like you can say, like all of these things here, all of these are great things for SEO, like for search engine optimization, right? So, you want a professional site, you can get a professional site here. Like it's going to work. Apart from that, you have like email marketing, Google Ads, all that you will want for a really complete site. So you have everything here. It's so complete that I can't find the preview of the website. And I make a website this morning, so that should tell you a lot. This panel is super complex.
Complex, but paid for. Because you have to pay for it. Right?
No, it's free. You can use it for free.
Oh.
Yes.
Oh.
Let me where is the site? There we go. Go to my site. I want to roll the load the preview, and I can't load it because I don't remember. I did this morning. What are you doing, everyone? Wait a second. I'm in professional. No. I was like, I'm in professional mode. I wanted to show the easy mode. Design site. There we go. This is what I wanted to show. All that other stuff was the configuration console. You want to get, this is the important part. This is where you start like building your preferred site. You want, like, you probably want the left option. Like, let Wix create a site for you because it's going to recommend templates and some stuff, and that's what you want because it's easier. You can check the other options later, but skip. Okay, pick a theme. Let's go with timeless. You're going to
very classy.
Very classy. Okay, so here is going to suggest 3 templates. We're going to go with this one because it has a really good image there, and I have some image prepared, so I have some stuff that we can put there, no problem.
Yeah, it looks similar to Card with how the scrolls.
Yeah, once you find the prepared menus, it's going to work quite similar in a lot of ways. But also, you can see, like, you can get lost in menus really easily here.
Oh, yeah. Oh, my God. A resume? I'm not ready to get a job.
I mean, you can always, like, rename the page to whatever you want. Like, it's just suggesting you, like, normal navigation options. It's going to load now. And once we load, we should have, like, a decent graphic editor. Most of the website building options have some kind of editor. There we go. Go to editor. Thank you. So, here is the site per se. As you can see, you're going to see like it works really similar to Card, but it has way too many options. Like, look at this. Card has like 1 element per column. Look at this sheet here. It's a lot of stuff to customize. But at the same time, this is meant for bigger projects. So for example, we can go here, change the background, go to image. You need to wait. Like I said, Wix is laggy, so you need to be patient with Wix. Upload media, upload from your computer, and I have all images from my brand prepared, so we can like start making our site here properly. Have this amazing commission that I got recently, which I need to add to my credits. I forgot. Shame on me. Their user, it's a Korean user, so it's hard to remember their name. It's a really lovely artist. They did an amazing job. They
copy and paste.
I
will shame you. Credit your artists. Credit them.
Yes, I know. I'm sorry. Okay, there we go. That's getting applied. There we go. I'm gonna probably like customize, like it says like, oh, it's cutting my hair, right? That's a problem. But if you go to adjustments, we can cut it somewhere. Where is the cut? cutout. There we go. And we want to no auto cutout. No. Where is the cut option?
Auto cutout
But I don't want to
on the
auto
left
cutout.
hand side.
We'll see. We'll see what the
Oh,
auto
it
cutout
removes
does.
the.
Oh, no!
It removes out the background. No.
No! Oh, crop. There we go. There we go. Crop. This is what I was looking for. Okay, so we're going to cut some of the legs. So we can go save. And hopefully they will make like the background look like show the head properly. Like I said before, you need to be patient with widths. Widths takes a lot of time to create stuff, but look at that. That's looking lovely. We can say like Edu Ventilior. I can put here Professional Alchemist. I'm just doing double click there. Double click and just typing. And we can like maybe change the color here with like some golden color because I use gold a lot for my brand. So let's put some gold color here. Where is the color? Is there we go, color. You can add, go to like a goldeny color. There we go. It looks awful. More orange. There we go. And that's it. Oh, didn't apply. That's not it. Color? What are you doing?
Oh no.
Doesn't want to be added.
Graphic design is the passion.
Save this.
You can do that color theory.
Oh no, color theory. I'm super bad at color theory.
Oh, don't worry. Chat, if you're making a website right now as if you're following along, if you need help with color theory, this tool from Adobe, my friend showed me this. It's really good to see which colors work with what. And it's really good to see what color contrasts against each other. So then you can have good UI and people can see things.
There's also some really great color palette generators online. If you put color palette generator, you can make like go to sites that are going to make like a color palette based on a color that you choose, or they're going to like recommend random colors that go well with each other. So there's a lot of tools. You don't know design, there's a lot of tools out there that you can use for this. So for example, this is a gallery. Let's upload one of my children models.
Your children? You have kids and you didn't tell me?
Yes, I'm sorry. I'm a really old person.
Oh my god. Damn. Sheesh.
So this is Noel. This is my lovely child. They're a penguin. They are super cute.
Penguin.
Yeah, it's a penguin VTuber. And Wits, what are you doing? I already uploaded Noel. Yes, use Noel. Add to gallery. Oh, it's down there. Okay. And you can see here, Noel is going to appear here somewhere. Oh, it's on to the side probably. Let me remove some of the media.
Yeah, delete it. Yeah, make it suffer.
Where is the delete button? Oh, delete. There we go. Delete. Delete. Remove.
Do you think Wix is more it's more portfolio like if you have like more content? So if you're already an established creator and have a lot of stuff that you already like have made, this is the best site for you? Is that it?
For sure. You need to have a well-established brand, in my opinion, in order to like take advantage of Wix, because you need a lot of images, you need a lot of content to show. You can make a 1-page or 2-page site with Wix, like no problem, but you are like shooting a duck with a cannon, right? It's like a bit pointless to use Wix for something like that. You're probably going to want to use some of the other options we're going to check. I think the last option we're going to check probably going to be better for that. But you can also use card. Like if you are still starting, card is super good. For example, look at this here. I have all these images from like other models I made, such as are rigged, products I'm selling. Like I can show BTS Pop, which is a plugin I made. I can like show collab partners. Like there's a lot of stuff I can
No.
use.
So professional.
So there's a lot of stuff I can show, but it's because I have stuff to show, right? A lot of people don't have that. So you need to like first decide what do you want to show in your site. Do I have something interesting to show? And do I have time? Because these things take time. For example, look at that. I'm moving the images around. I need to change color. I can like here inside design, you can set customize the theme, like the general color of the site. So you need to decide like Demi was saying before, what colors go well with my brand, with my model. Do I have a palette? I have, for example, some colors that I use for designs for my brand, right? I know I have like some deep shades of blue that I tend to use, some deep like colors of like that look like golden. I have some details in silver or like in like really like light gray colors. I know what are the colors that tend to go in my brand, right? You need to know that stuff in order to get to this because you are setting up a lot of stuff and you need to know what you're going to be showing.
Yes. So many colors. It's good to have a brand kit, like a color kit for yourself once you establish your colors. Don't just put a bunch of colors all over the place. You gotta match your brand, your logos and stuff. Especially being a VTuber is so much easier because you already have your colors and your little design. I hope.
Yeah, you're
if not, what are you doing?
You are already a VTuber, you are going to have a lot of stuff to choose. If you are just starting, maybe hire a designer, or when you are making your first model with an artist, tell them to tell you the color that they are using for your model. Having those written down in a notepad, they're going to help a lot if you are not like savvy with design tools. Over here, you can see that Wix has a lot of different stuff and widgets and stuff you can add. You can add a blog, you can add a chat, a forum. It has like a lot of stuff. You will see that there's a lot of that like it's full premium, free to install with like limitations. It's a super complete site. We can be here like for quite a few hours just checking Wix alone because it's a really it's a tool that professionals use. But the good thing is it's free. You can experiment with it, you can check it, and it's not going to be any problems at all and any charges. Let me show you the site publish. We have an image, we have some stuff in the gallery, and we change the color. So with that out of the way, go to publish. Let's wait a few seconds. And it's going to generate a site. So with links are good, but they are long. You'll see here that the URL that it's generating is my username and then the name of the site, which is awful. Like, look here this is erubensillier.wixsite.com/eruben-site. Is the worst.
Really?
Yeah, that's all the URL to access this website we just made.
Oh, that's disgusting.
Yeah, that's disgusting. They want you to pay to get a custom domain. That's the reality of it. And look at this here. Do you see this here? I don't know in the screen. Like, let me zoom in a little. There we go.
The site is designed with Wix Website Builder.
That's the watermark. I told you before. It has the worst watermark.
Oh God.
That's going to be there.
It's just saying that you're poor.
Yes. They say you are poor here. Suffer. Like I said, you have the tools for a professional site for free. So you are suffering a little, but you can like go wild with what you want to use the site for. All of these images can link to each own site with like descriptions, with like other links. You can go like to like really well placed, and you can be super creative. You can like create your brand using Wix. You can like develop your brand. And if the brand is going well, you can go pay like the premium model and upgrade it. You can have your forums, chats, you can have a lot of stuff here. But if you don't pay, it's going to be obvious. They want people to notice. Let me go back to the PowerPoint real quick to check the pricing, because I don't remember at the moment what was the pricings. So, what are the pricings? So, the pricing is not bad for what they offer. For $110, you get the watermark away, you get your custom domain, and
Wait, 110
a year. We're talking yearly.
Oh.
Yeah, but card is $9 a year. Yes, it's a lot of difference in price.
I better pay $9 a year. What?
Like, look at that. There's a reason why card has the premium in like green, because you have $9 a year and $20 for the domain. For which you need to pay $110. It comes with the domain, and most likely the second year you're going to have to pay around $150. Why? Maybe a little bit less, but domains have a thing. We're going to repeat this at the end because you guys need to remember this because it's super important. Domains gain price over the years. Why? Because a domain has value the longer you are using it and the more popular it is. So, whenever you need to renew your plan in most websites, whenever you need to renew your domain, if you are being successful, if your site is getting a lot of views, you may have to pay more for your domain. And that's how the market works. It sucks, it's awful, but people like you need to understand the companies want to resell your domain to someone that's going to pay more if you don't want to use it. That's how it works. There's people who work making domains value more by making them rank higher and then reselling them. It's a business.
A terrible business.
A terrible business. There's also people that buy domains in advance, like trying to get ahead of the curve, right? If you know that, I don't know, VR is going to be big in the future, you say like, okay, I'm going to buy the domain VR attack. I don't know. So you have like somewhere down the line, someone's going to probably make that site and they're going to want to buy the domain from you. There's other speculation with domains. It sucks. That's how it is.
I'm willing to fight. It's like Black Friday.
Yes. And let me move Demi a little bit on the screen for a second. So remember this.
Yeah.
Which is laggy. I put it a few times in here because it's important. Which is laggy. It takes stuff a lot of time. But it's a great builder. If you have patience, if you have some design knowledge, you have a lot of art or content to show, you have a big project, which is for you. Because the price is affordable. $100 a year is not bad for the first year, in my opinion, for what they bring you, for the uptime it has, and for the fact that you can have just buy the site and it's going to be always up. For this amount of money, you can make yourself a custom website, but like in a normal server, for example. But you need to work a lot more. You need to hire a coder. You need to it's going to be up to you to make the site online, right? To keep it. For $110 to have all these features, be this fast, and have this many options, it's not a bad price. It's bad if you are poor and broke like us, but it's not a bad option.
Saying the P word.
Yeah, sorry. I'm sorry. I'm being a bad alchemist.
About to censor you every time you say poor.
The P word, yes. So, let's go to the next slide. Okay, so that's Wix. It's good with an asterisk. This is the next one, and you probably heard this one a lot. It's Squarespace. You watch any SI be a YouTuber on YouTube, and you saw lots of lots of low, like middle to big streamers on YouTube, you probably saw this site because
Click my link below for Squarespace code.
I wish. Squarespace, I will tell you this, as a builder, as a site, is really great. Me, as a professional, as someone who's been working on the field for this many years, Squarespace is good. There's a reason they are investing a lot on promotion, because they have an amazing product. It's fast. All the stuff that they said about Wix being laggy and stuff, that doesn't apply to Squarespace. Squarespace is super fast. It's easy to use. It's, like, in my opinion, easier to use than Wix. It has the same amount of tools, but it has like some of the ease of use of a card. It sounds way too good to be true, right? Because it is. It's expensive. And it doesn't have a free plan. It has a 14-day trial. So
14 days?
yeah.
Man, I need more days than that to have a trial.
Yes, me too.
What happened to 30 days? What happened to 30 days? Oh.
So if you have a lot of free time to experiment with it, and you have the disposable income to spend on Squarespace, go for it. You may find like a good discount for it for the first year or two, and if your brand grows in those 2 years, you may just make even with the cost. I say it's a lot of money. It's still cheaper than, of course, making your website, paying a coder, and all that. So Squarespace has its niche, right? It's made for people that have some design knowledge, or they want to make something that looks really professional. They want to pay the extra buck, and they want some ease of use. I know a lot of designers that use Squarespace because it gives them the ease of use without having to pay a coder or to be like in collusion with a coder for the business. It's that good. But you can see the price there over my head. It's $192 a year. Yes. It's expensive.
I could put my kids through college if I had any, but like, man.
Yes, it's a lot of money.
Oh yeah,
but
the
it's
picture
good.
of a hot dog website that Drew Goodman. Yeah. Wow, you watch Drew Goodman. You have good taste, Marie. Yes.
So, Squarespace is really good. I'm going to say this again. And I told you before, right? Domains are more expensive the more that you renew it. If you buy a premium plan with Squarespace and you buy the domain with them, and it's a common domain, like it's a common .com domain that doesn't have value, like it's a new domain that no one ever used before, Squarespace says they are going to keep your price. So you continue renewing your site with Squarespace, they keep the value of the domain, which is $20, which is really great value for a domain. So
I will simp for Squarespace. Where do I sign up? I will put a tattoo of their logo on my body. Okay, I will simp.
I will say
simp,
this,
but that money is expensive.
No, it's amazing expensive. Like if they want to sponsor this stream, this video is going to be on YouTube and whatever, I'm up for it because it's a really great product. The fact that they charge only $20 for life to continue renewing your domain, it's great value for your money. If you have that disposable $210 a year, it's good. You can even, like, mind you, this is the basic plan. There's more expensive plans with more options, with more tools. Those are a bit harder to justify depending on your brand or your business. Most of the time, some of the more marketing heavy and e-commerce heavy tools are the ones that you need to pay more, both in Squarespace, in Wix, in all these sites. So you have, like, you're going to make an e-commerce, you will probably need to buy a more expensive plan. But like I said, with Squarespace, you are putting your money, you're getting value for your money. It's really expensive value. It's really expensive money. But it's good. I can assure you that. Let me show you let me open up Squarespace and let me show you the detail real quick. With a free 14 trial site, because I'm not going to pay to show you guys. I'm sorry.
Oh, no, you
Yes.
have to put your blood, sweat, and tears into this.
No.
Use your money. Use it. Do it for the views.
No, I need to buy a new outfit. I can't.
Aw.
I'm waiting for the artist to tell me like, yeah, go with your commission to pay them.
Mood.
Okay, so, what's in Spanish? No. Oh no, it's in Spanish.
No,
Why is it in Spanish? It's in English. Everything else is in English. Why?
Oh,
Yes.
because you have to do the domain in Spanish. You're doxing yourself. You're doing
No.
bad things.
But
Oh wait, hold on, it's fake.
I have a
Hold
VPN.
on. No, put en at the end. Put en. Put
No,
en
it's
as
going-
a yes.
It's going to
Replace
break.
it.
I'm going to
No,
do
don't
it.
worry. Don't worry. No,
I'm
no,
going
it
to
won't
do it.
break. I believe in us. I believe in us. It won't
No,
break.
You're going to
It
break.
won't break.
It
No, it's
just broke.
not.
It just broke.
Oh, damn.
Yes.
VPN.
Don't worry. I'm going to show you in Spanish. You have to guys imagine it in English.
Okay, marketing, personal y se ve,
Okay, we're going to go
revista,
with videojuegos.
fotografía, deporte. I know what that means. That means I leave. Technologia.
We're going to go
that's
with video games.
technology. You want me to stop so much? Stop
Yes.
speaking Spanish.
I'm suffering, Demi. Please, don't kill me. Okay, we're going to create a community. They're going to put next. And then we'll have a personal project, right? We're streamers. It's a one-person project, so there we go. So why is not logging in? Oh, I don't know why it's doing this because I'm logging through a VPN in English. So I don't know why it's doing this. Yes, it's okay. So if you trying to access it in another language that is not yours, it's going to break. So keep that in mind.
What?
Yeah. I don't
So
know.
are they discrimination? How dare they?
No, it's just like an oversight on design. It happens a lot in code. It's quite normal. There we go. Okay. Where can I make my site? There we go. Need to create it again. Comenzar, which means start.
Oh. Menzar.
Oh, there we go. Okay, this is the templates. There we go. And we are going to go with this one. I like it has like two columns and it has like the text in between, so we can put like two images and a banner. I have a banner image like on the side, so we can use that one for this one. But again, like widths, you need content, you need images, you need to have a brand you want to develop to justify this. And more so than in widths, you need the money. It's expensive. Is it worth this? Yes. It's a great thing. But, like I said, you need to justify it. So, give me a second, it's still loading. There we go. So, you will see here it works quite similar like in widths. It's a bit more complete than card, of course, because nothing can be as simple as card. But it has a lot of options. You can set here a different background. It has a lot of tooltips, a lot of like tutorials. So you have take it slowly. Oh, look at that! Look at this here. I didn't notice this before when I was doing the thing. Like, remember I needed to like cut the image in width. Here you can just pan the image to another part of the image, which is amazing.
Oh, it's so customizable.
Yeah, look at that. It like took 2 clicks and I'm already loading a new image. Oh, I have my background. There we go. I have my streaming background. We can use that for the top. So loading. These are really heavy images, so There we go. Loading the preview. And I want to put the image there so it has like the window, right? Or maybe a little bit over there. There we go. And image effect. Ooh, yeah, let's put a random effect. Ooh, fancy. And we have that there. We need to put the text, so we're going to put like everywhere. Oh god, I screwed up. There we go.
Oh no. Typing.
You can
Worst
press Ctrl C.
nightmare.
Like with all the stuff, you can press Ctrl C and you can go back. So, I'm gonna put there. Oh god, go. Professional alchemist. Want to delete probably this. There we go. We can go here and we can replace this image. No, here. Can replace, load a file, and we can put here like this thumbnail that I really liked from my Princess Maker stream.
What?
It's loading slowly. Hopefully. Is it loading? I think I break it.
You broke it.
Yeah, I broke Squarespace.
You're breaking things. You're reverse engineering?
No, I closed the thingy before it finished loading, so.
Oh.
Yes.
Rest in peace, the thingy.
There we go. Have my Princess Maker thumbnail there. We can put here. What can we put here? Let's put Pogo-kun. Where is Pogo-kun? I have it around here. There we go. Let's put Pogo-kun. Okay, I'm doing way too many clicks, so this is my bad. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Squarespace. I'm breaking you. I really like you. Sponsor me, please. I need the money.
Yeah, give them money, so then they don't be poor.
Exactly.
And get money.
And we can buy a Squarespace with that.
Yeah.
Okay, so we have this here. We can probably change the colors here. There we go. We have a color palette. Does it have a color palette generator? It has. Like a picker, I mean. There we go. I think I want something more like... Oh, I like that. Ooh. Okay, I want to change the white. Let's change the white for something more fun. Like a blue. So that you can see the text. There we go. And change this one to gold. There we go. This is awful. I love it. Okay, so with all out of the way, you can just save. And like I said before, sadly, you need to pay. So when you have everything done, you can set the site and then you can just admire your site because you can't use it unless you pay.
Oh, that's so depressing.
That's super depressing. You have a lot of options. You can make like new pages. You can like put some e-commerce stuff. It's a really great thingy. It has a lot of tutorials, a lot of resources. It works really fast. You shouldn't need to pay. That's the only bad thing, which is a really bad thing because it's expensive.
What is the UI? Oh my god, the UI. No, the colors are what I'm looking at.
Yes.
What is this? What are the colors?
They're fine colors. What do you mean? I have great time for design. And yes, they ask you for the money when you are done, which is a bit underhanded, but they tell you from the start that they don't have a free plan. So if you read, they tell you. Like once you enter here, it says here, like in this banner down here, it says like, you need to pay us. So it's your fault if you don't read it. That's the reality. But again, it's a great product they have. I don't blame them because they are always updating it. They have like a really fast server. So Squarespace has my everyone seal of approval if you are rich. Or if you have the money and you don't want to pay a designer or something. So
we don't.
Without out of the way.
Oh, nothing. Don't ignore me. I'm making things. Yes.
Okay, so with that one out of the way, let's go to the final one, which is, in my opinion, one of the best, which is GoDaddy. You may have heard about GoDaddy. It's a staple on the market of web stuff for many, many years. And I told Demi this before the stream because it's an analogy that I love that an old business partner of mine used to say. GoDaddy is the pizza of web hosting. It's cheap, it's tasty, and it's bad for you probably in the long run.
Oh,
but it works. That's the reality of it. It works. It's not the best product in the market. If you are talking about like super amazing, specific developer stuff, but it has a lot of options, a lot of prices. You can scale up and down really easily, in my experience. So for most personal and small project sites, it's going to work well. And it has a really good, I have to say, page builder. They made a free page builder in the last couple of years. They updated quite a bit since I last used it. I was checking it this morning and it's working quite fine. Like, to be honest, I recommend it quite a lot. It has a solid free plan. It has a really great URL generator. It's not that bad in my opinion. It has like, it's better than Wix. Not that good as Card, but it's hard to be better than Card in URLs in my opinion. The customization is really quick, and you can scale up, which sounds weird, but remember GoDaddy is a hosting company. It has been in the market for many years. So
many years. They have a lot of advertisements of them with women. That's what they use. It was literally just sexy, like web hosting service. Like, what was it? Seriously, what was it? I wasn't even like thought of.
Yeah, for sure, accordion. Like accordion, I mean, sorry. There's a lot of open source alternatives. We're going to like more like not code dependent alternatives today. All these options we are seeing, you can use them with code, but the important part they have is that they work for non-coders. I want to do probably another stream in the future to check like some open source and alternatives and some code dependent alternatives because there's a lot of them. I love WordPress myself, but they are more complex. That's the problem. Yeah, and you can like you can set up sites in GitHub. You can set up sites in Firebase. There's a lot of like other alternatives that you can do outside like these editors. But they're a bit harder to set up. Yeah, but I want to like if people like and for us to check some other alternatives, we can do another stream in the future. Yeah.
Yeah, we'll research it.
Yeah, Grape.js, I tried in the past, and the problem is that the setup with GitHub is a bit more complex. That's the problem. This stuff is like, I have an afternoon or two free, and I want to make something. That's basically these options. Well, going back to GoDaddy, sorry. Long tangent. GoDaddy, you can scale up. In the future, you have a developer and the project like went well. You can like move your site from the simple site to like a complete hosting, and then you can come back to this. You can change your plan a lot. You can like buy multiple domains. You have a lot of stuff you can do in GoDaddy because it's a hosting site. It's a traditional hosting site that is giving now a free plan for simple sites. So I can recommend it. Like, it's, what can I say? It's GoDaddy. I can't say more than that. It's GoDaddy with the good and the bad.
GoDaddy.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Some bad things I can say about this because it's not perfect. It's a bit limited. To be honest, in tools, it's more compared, in my opinion, to stuff like Card than to Wix or Squarespace. It's quite limited. It's a bit like a closed box. It has a cool thing that if you know coding, you can put custom code really easily in GoDaddy, but the custom code can't interact with the website. It's a bit weird. Something about developers. Just take my word for it. It's not the best solution, but it has a lot of options in that regard. If you know coding, you can make custom code and it will work here. Plan starts at $120 a year, and it has the same thing like in Wiz, that you need to like renew the domain, and it can be more expensive. So the paid plans can go up quite a bit. At that point, you need to like analyze if you're going to pay. Maybe Wiz is going to be better for you. Maybe GoDaddy. Try both. Pay whatever it feels better for you. To be honest, the paid plan for GoDaddy, it feels the same as the paid plan for Card. You are paying to have a custom domain. The paid features, in my opinion, are not worth it. That's the reality of it. If you're going to pay for the same money, you're probably going to get more value for your money in Wix. If you're going to use it for free, I may recommend GoDaddy over Wix. Just on the free plan, not on the premium. It's weird, I know. It's a bit of mental gymnastics there that may be hard to follow, but if you want to go full free, maybe GoDaddy is for you, because it's quite solid and it's GoDaddy. If you want, and it doesn't have the awful watermark of Wix, which is important. But if you want to go premium, Wix may have more options than GoDaddy in that sense. It's weird. Let me show you GoDaddy's panel.
I'm ready to see.
Oh, okay.
Is there like sexy women in there? Do I get the where's the women? There's supposed to be women on this site. Where's my women?
There's a woman. There's a woman there. Yeah,
where?
Has an apron. She has an apron, yeah.
Oh, okay. We have one woman.
Something like GoDaddy give you solutions for e-commerce and stuff in the free plan, which is kind of like quite good. The other sites too, but GoDaddy is one of the selling points. So they're really going ham in the fact that you can do a lot of customization and marketplace stuff from GoDaddy.
They're trying to compete with Squarespace with
yes. Yeah, the design clearly are going for that same look and feel. Yeah. Let me make a quick site here. So let's go to Started. I have the site that I created this morning, and it took me like 10 minutes, but we're going to create a new one. So we're going to have like a basic promote yourself. There we go. We're going to promote ourselves. On my website. No, I don't want. No, I don't want to sell. Let's go to. Oh, I click menu. Oh god, I'm the worst. I'm getting old and senile. There we go. We're going to make a portfolio because I'm a light duty rigger, so I can use that. Let's say I'm making Edwin's stuff. This Edwin's. Oh god. Keyboard. There we go. GoDaddy is the best name. Yes, it has an amazing name. Not gonna lie.
GoDaddy. It's catchy. It's like unique and quirky.
You have a few templates here to choose. They are quite good in general. Let's go with this one. I like it has 3 images. You can put a lot of stuff there.
Spirituality. This is a spiritual experience.
I didn't change the name, but I get this. What's ascending?
Ascending.
Take a tour? No. I don't read tutorials. Got it. Okay, so we're going to change the cover media. Change the image. Add image. Let's put now the one with my tags. There we go. And you can expect about the same level of speed on GoDaddy and Squarespace. Maybe a little bit slower, because GoDaddy has kind of the same problem as Wix. A lot of people use GoDaddy, not only for free websites. So you may find yourself on the same free server that some really popular website, and your site may be going or your panel a bit slowly during that time. That was always one of the worst parts of GoDaddy. It's rare, but it can happen. There we go. That's a great banner. Can I change the zoom? Okay, yeah, I can set the zoom. Oh, nice. Can I change the panning? Oh, I can. Nice. Okay. I want to show my tights.
Ooh,
There we go.
scandalous.
Good content. Thank you, Rucho. You did an amazing job here. Rucho is the artist for that artwork. Okay, let's put another image here. We can put like maybe one for like 2D models. So we can put Vesper here, one of my children. So let's say that one is for like 2D models. There we go. Let's put insert. Can we cut it? Edit. There we go. What is current stuff together? Because I know they have the tools, but most of the time I tend to call my own stuff most of the time because you can see here the load times as widths. It can happen. It's a really heavy use platform, right? Okay, that's awful. Where is the crop? I want to crop. Let me crop it. 3-4. There we go. No. There we go. Let's go to done. This is done there. Continue. Oh, I forgot to put music. God damn it. I had music in the background, but I forgot to put it. So I'm sorry, guys.
Oh, I am your music now.
Next song.
I run out of tunes. What is that?
Okay, and we can change this one and put this one. I like this thumbnail.
Oh, golly, some Gundam.
Yeah, and the one is Poopy. Look at that.
Very spoof.
This is spoof, and we did the stuff there. There we go. And now we put done. And then we put where is publish. There we go. Publish. It's publishing. Oh, remember, guys, if you have any questions or you have like any comments that you want us to check, use the !ask command. We're going to check it in a bit. Because we're closing to the end. Okay.
We're getting close. So then we can eat, I think. I mean, I'm going to eat.
No, I already ate, so, but I mean, how...
I want to eat a taco. I've been craving tacos today.
Oh, it's been a while since I had a taco. Okay, so this is the URL. As you can see, it's not the best. GoDaddySites.com is quite long.
Oh, yeah,
but
that is
contrary to which, it doesn't add a separate stuff after that, right? So it's like in between card and width. So it's not bad. And as you can see here, the site is working. We have all the changes, it's already up, and all this stuff is for free. You can use the site as it is, which is great as a free plan. It does, and you can see here, it doesn't have any watermarks. The only watermark, I think, is only this here, which is powered by GoDaddy, and I don't know if you can edit this, to be honest. Can we edit this? Let me check. Probably we can't edit that part, but it's a really
I think that's like required.
I don't know. Can we change? Powered by Alchemy? Question mark. Let me save. I think we can just remove
False
it.
advertisement.
Oh, the premium features are live chat, some email marketing stuff, I think, and some normal, like some e-commerce stuff. So you're not missing much by going like, yeah, look at that. Poor Alchemy. Yeah, you can just remove the GoDaddy watermark. So the only watermark you have is the name of the site. So it's not bad at all. It's better than Wit's watermark site, right? The problem is that, yes, you need to pay quite a bit to remove the stuff. You are paying the same as Wits, and at that point, maybe Wits might be better. You're going to spend the money. Because you're spending money, you may want to spend the time to like customize it properly with Wits. Which is more complete, but it has more features in that aspect. As you can see here, it's not that you don't have features with GoDaddy. Let me see here, like, other stuff. We have a lot of stuff here to add. We can add a PDF viewer, we can add HTML, a gallery, real estate, I don't know what's that. You will have to check it. A menu. Yes, we are all thinking about the Wings Club. Exactly.
Yeah. Wings Club is the best, except for the freaking Netflix live action.
God.
That's disgusting.
That one was so bad.
Oh my god. Literally, Wings Club, it was Wings Club and Digimon that got me into Techno was my favorite tech, you know? They don't even have her in that. What's the point?
Calm down, Demi. You're screaming too much and your microphone is getting cut. You're becoming spam.
Yeah, I'm sorry, I have a bad mic. I keep a certain tenth. I'm sorry.
You need to stop shouting.
I'm calm, Demi. I'm calm.
Yeah. Tranquility. Get one with the mic.
One with the mic.
Okay, so this is GoDaddy. Again, let me go back to the presentation. Give me a second. There we go. As you can see here, price is quite steep for what you can get from the paid part. So if you're going to go premium, probably you will want to go with Wits, unless you have expectations to grow the site out of the website builder in the future. If you are not, you don't think you're going to be needing like self-hosting and a lot of different stuff in the future, probably you can go with Wits for the premium part. For a free plan, GoDaddy, in my opinion, is the most solid option. The URL is a bit long, but apart from that, it's solid. It doesn't have a watermark, you have a lot of options, and it's GoDaddy. With the good and the bad. But in this case, the good. So, you're going to be free, you have the time, and you have content to show, maybe GoDaddy is for you. If you want to pay, maybe Wits. If you don't want to pay anything, or you want to pay little for customization on your URL, Card is for you, but remember, it's a one-page site. You can have problems with SEO. There we go. Sorry, Spanish. Spelling words in another language is hard.
Oh, and for sure.
If you have a lot of money, maybe you don't have a designer, but you have a lot of content, and you like squares, go to Squarespace. It's a great site, great product. It's just expensive. That's the problem. That's the reality. But they have, in my opinion, quite a few reasons to pay that to charge as much. And the fact that the domain doesn't go up in price is amazing. If you are really like a well-established brand, VTuber, have a lot of content to show, maybe Squarespace for you. You are starting, don't go to Squarespace. If you don't have a lot of design and you don't commission a lot of artwork, don't go to Squarespace, because you are going to have a lot of stuff to show. Like, you're going to have a lot of space, but you're not going to have like a lot of stuff to show, which is a problem. Also, let me tell you this. I forgot to make a slide for this, so I'm going to use this moment to say this. Never use these sites for video hosting. You can host some small videos for like a small brochure or a portfolio or something, but don't use them as an alternative for bots.
But what happens if I want to embed my Twitch stream?
You can. That's not video hosting. That's video embedding. They are different things. Video hosting
Those
is using...
are different?
Yes, are different. Yes. Video hosting is you upload your video file, like the MP4, to these sites. You can do that. They are heavy. They are probably not going to be well encoded, in my experience. And you are going to run out of your currency or your size or whatever your plan really quickly. Because in order to upload good quality stuff, they are really heavy. And they don't have the algorithms that YouTube has. YouTube, you upload a video and they do magic and suddenly the video like weighs 10 megabytes, right? These sites don't have that, so never use them for video hosting. Exactly. You're going to host videos, use YouTube, use Vimeo. Vimeo is a bit of a joke, but it has good video hosting actually. Don't stream on Vimeo, but you want to have like videos on your site, Vimeo might be your site of choice. Everyone does that. I am a professional. I always tell my customers whenever they have fever dreams of having video hosting on their sites, don't do that. We once have problems with hosting with a customer because they wanted to host a online catalog using 300 DPI images, which is insane. Imagine hosting videos. If hosting like high quality images can be bad in a site, videos is bad. Always use YouTube. In YouTube, you can put private videos and link those, which is super useful. So again, we can maybe maybe you can do in the future a stream showing some tips about video, like website making, like these of the videos and other stuff, like compressing images and all the stuff you can do. But take
so
my
much
word.
Technicality.
Yes, I've got a lot of stuff we can do. But take my word for this. Never use these sites for video hosting. Use video embedding. Embed your Twitch clip. Embed your YouTube video or VOD. Embed a Vimeo video or a TikTok video or something like that. An Instagram video. Any off-site video is great. Never inside. Okay?
Got it.
Yes, for
I'm
video.
learning a lot.
If you're going to charge for videos, you need to use Vimeo. According is right on that. That's the only problem that YouTube has. You can't put a paywall for the videos. It's against the rules. Apart from that, YouTube is great for everything you want to use. And people have YouTube, so they want to use it. That's the benefit. Okay, we're going to be checking the final last slides, and then we're going to Q&A. If you have any questions, please use !ask and add them to our queue. We're going to check them in a bit. Okay, so last slides. For all, I mentioned this at start of stream, and I added I have, oh god, the background, we can check the letters, but take my word for this. For all free URLs, always check the URL that the website is going to assign to you. I talked during the stream about which sites have the best auto-generated URLs, but also you can make the URLs better by choosing correct names for your site. Most of the time, it takes the name of your site that you configure at the start, and then they scramble it into make a URL. For example, if I name my site Eduben site, it's going to be probably edubensite.car.com, right? But if Eduben alone is not used, and I name my site just Eduben, it's going to be a shorter URL, and it's going to use that for the domain. sometimes your name is used and you will try to make a site like Eruben, just Eruben, and it's already used, and you're going to put like Eruben1, which you don't want. If it happens, make another site. It's going to be easier, going to be faster. So before you start editing your site, always check. Like I was checking there, like you saw I did 2 edits and then I hit publish to check the URL. Always do that because you want to check what URL the site is making for you, because sometimes you can't edit it. Okay? Okay, Demi?
Yeah, I'm writing
Okay.
notes. We're doing some notes taking, guys. Make sure you get your note taking. This is very informative.
Okay, so that's the first thing. Always remember that. The next thing, for everything, all like there's a bugler there. Always, for all the plans, for all the domains, for everything you're going to buy, always check the fine print. Always check for discounts. Always check for coupons. If you're going to use Squarespace, go and check YouTube. Everyone and their mother has a Squarespace discount link. Use that. If you are going to go use all the other sites, download Honey. It's a station for your browser. They are stealing information from you probably. You don't want to think about that, but they have really great coupons. I have it installed in my PC. It's really useful.
Ooh.
They can take away sometimes like 30, 20 bucks, sometimes more from your purchases in a lot of sites. And those also count for these sites. So have Honey installed. Always check for coupons. Google a bit. Try to check if there's like in those coupon sites, there's some like other coupons that you can apply. Take your time before you do a purchase. And always check how much it's going to cost you on renovation, because you can save money on the initial purchase. But coupons hardly work on renewals. When the site renews in a year or 2, you will need to pay full price. So make sure to check what's that price. Make sure to make a reminder a few times over the year to make sure to check the site performance and start saving money for that renewal. Because if you suddenly have in a year and 120 bucks invoice to pay, or your site is going to disappear, it's going to be a problem. You don't want to reach that point. Make a reminder. Use Google Calendars. Use Outlook calendars, use your phone calendars, use a post-it on your fridge, I don't know.
Oh, put it on my head. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. Like tattoo it on your forehead in mirror, so you always like can read on the mirror, right? Remember to be mirrored. And remember to check the renewals. I have a lot of bad experience because I had customers who forgot to put their reminders of the renewals and suddenly had their sites pulled down. And they had to do a lot of loops in order to restore the site. It happens a lot. Or they have like sudden unexpected charges because in a year, sometimes the prices go up. And most of these sites have like a asterisk on their terms of service that they can just charge more suddenly because they want to. That's how the site works. Most of the time, they don't have anything against you. But sometimes they need to up their prices. It's a really volatile landscape web hosting, to be honest. So be careful, plan in advance, check prices, check coupons, and always think what you're going to do next year. Because today everything looks cool and dandy. You buy Squarespace, and in a year, you're going to pay 120, 190 bucks again for a site that probably you are not using. So think about it. As According said before there in chat, if you like coding or you want to learn code, there's a lot of other options you can use apart from these ones that require a lot of coding. There's Grep.js that According mentioned, there's WordPress, there's GitHub sites, there's like Firebase, there's a lot of different options we can talk about. If you like these kind of things, you can find quite a few more options. but they need a lot more time to set them up. These few that I mentioned here are some of the top ones, easiest ones, and most well-known ones. There's a lot of like not much known site builders. You can take a risk with those, but you don't know if in a year they're going to still be up. So be careful.
Oh.
It's always best to buy from some website that is a bit more expensive, but it's going to stay online in a year.
Yeah, that's really important to know and keep to your mind.
Yes, WordPress, like as an option, like according to saying there in chat, is amazing if you know a little bit of HTML and you have time to like set it up properly, because it's really powerful. You can make a lot of amazing stuff in WordPress. I always recommend it to my customers, but you need sometimes a little bit of knowledge of coding, more so because you need to optimize stuff yourself sometimes. So it's a problem, but it's cool, but it's a problem. Apart from that, oh, that's it. Yes, Q&A time. So, Demi, before we go to chat questions, do you have any questions yourself?
I think you did wonderful. I don't have any questions. Oh, look, it's Alf.
It's Alf. Yes.
I only know that he's Alf. Oh, that was that. I'm too baby for that. But
you didn't watch Alf? Oh no.
No.
I feel so old now.
Is he a Muppet?
Kinda. Not really, but sure. Yes, WordPress and Shopify, WordPress and WooCommerce, there's some really great combinations. I prefer WooCommerce myself, but that's another topic for another day. Okay, let me check. I think we only have one question, though. I think it was from Muri. If anyone else wants to make a question, please feel free. We don't bite.
Speak now and forever hold your peace.
Okay, so first question. So Muri asked, because we mentioned quite a few times, what is SEO? SEO means search engine optimization. It's basically good practices that Google likes. It's basically pampering to Google to give us the algorithm shoes to make our site better or easier to find. It's something that you can do. Sorry.
Oh, I was about to say, SEO is part of everything. It's those keywords and it's the hashtags. SEO is like really important. Get picked up by the algorithm. If you want to be a content creator and you want people to see your stuff, learn SEO. There's a lot of free tools out there.
Yes. Learning SEO is important. If you are going to have a card, it's not going to matter much to you. But there's a lot of stuff you can do without having to study, and you can keep in mind it's going to work a lot. Always keep a consistent brand. Don't repeat words too much unless they are important for your brand. For example, I repeat a lot Alchemist and alchemy in my text on my commissions and on videos and on description and all that kind of stuff, because SEO works in everything. Everything is online. This Twitch ball video in my channel, clips from this video, my channel description, my about, my card, all stuff is linked together because everything has linked one to each other, right? So if I'm consistent with the words I use, if I'm consistent with my brand, with my name, with the way I spell my name, that is always going to affect my rank on my site everywhere. So if you want to find me, you're going to find me easier. You type Edu Silver because I'm trying to be consistent with that in my brand. So, sorry.
Oh, buenos dias, glasses.
Oh yeah, buenos dias,
nice to see you.
Sorry.
Yeah, glasses is from my stream. Hello.
Hello, glasses.
He also speaks Spanish.
Oh, buenos dias, glasses.
Buenos dias, you went from buenos dias to buenos dias.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
No, I love it.
It's hard for me to switch languages sometimes.
No, but like you went from like, oh yes, I'm trying to sound like I, and then you went from that to I'm a native. You know.
I mean, My brain works in mysterious ways. What can I say? But yes, SEO, you can look a lot of videos about search engine optimization, which is basically pampering to Google. It's that. I'm sorry. But basically, you are consistent with the text, the language you use, the descriptions, you are going to be fine most of the time. Exactly. Monolingual people don't understand our struggle. But yes, search engine optimization, super heavy stuff. Just remember to link your stuff between each other. Have a link to your card on your Twitch, have a link to your Twitch on your card, have a link to both of them or your YouTube video, have a link to your YouTube video in both sides. You remember that? Same words in everything and consistency, that's always good for you. Whenever I see, this is something I always struggle with and learn to shut up, but this is the right place to say this. Whenever I see a YouTuber, a VTuber, well, a YouTuber in general, but I see it a lot in the VTuber community. When I see a VTuber rebranding in after only a year or a couple of months of activity, what they are doing is hurting their search engine optimization, because all the work they did for the brand for a year is in vain. Search engine optimization works better in the long run. In the long run, the more consistent you are to your brand, the more you can repeat the same behavior, the same words, the same kind of activity in the long run is going to help a lot more than any other stuff you can make. That's the reality of it. The more I stream as Eruben, the more Eruben as a brand is going to grow. The more Demi continues to be Demi and doesn't change her name, the more her brand is going to grow. That's it. It's super simple.
Don't rebrand. Well, or at least think about yourself and experiment before putting yourself out there. Yeah.
Yeah, if you rebrand, remember, for the transition period at the start, try to still tag yourself in your videos with your old tag. Put it somewhere there, put your old name in the description, make a text explain that you rebranded, something that organically can mention your old name so you can link back to your old account. If you make a new Twitter, register your old Twitter account name in a ghost account at least. Like, it's tomorrow, I decide to change Eruben Serior to Eruben BT, for example, which is a simple rebrand I can make. I'm going to probably register the Eruben Serior tag so I have both. So the old nickname links to the new one. Even if I change the old one to a new one, right? I can remake the old one just so all links still work. Try to never make a link break. The more consistent you are on that, the better for search engine optimization. It's a really great topic, but consistency is the key. Sorry for the long explanation. It's a complicated topic.
Nah, you are teaching, Professor.
Thank you.
Wow.
Okay.
I feel like a magical apprentice in the world of websites.
Okay, I think that's the only question we had queued up, right? Yeah, no more questions. So we don't have any more questions. So hopefully that means everyone is an expert on everything now.
Yeah.
Well, this is going to be in the exam. You need to read pages 70 to 700 for
what?
the next class.
There's readings? What?
Yes. The PDF are on the classroom, the Google Classroom link, so check them there. And yes.
What's the exam? Oh God, I'm scared.
Okay. I'm going to try to put a link accessible to this PDF if you guys want to check it, so you can read all the text, check the links, check the recommendation, check the prices I mentioned there. You can check a lot of tutorials to all of these sites on everywhere. There's like 1,000 tutorials for all these 4 sites on YouTube, and there's like a lot of different alternatives if you want to spend more time or more money on them, or be more risky with like not well-known brands. I suggest otherwise. because you don't want to take risk with this, but maybe you like coding, you like to learn coding, going for like a more code-oriented solution is not a bad idea.
Well, we have learned a lot. Thank you.
I
The
hope it was
wide
useful.
world web. Yeah, it's definitely useful. Will you be uploading the VOD on YouTube?
Yes, I'm going to be uploading the VOD probably either tonight or tomorrow morning. So it's going to be on my YouTube. Probably I'm going to put it in my normal YouTube, not in my VOD channel. And we can probably check later if we can make like some short version or something.
Oh, I have already started doing things.
Yeah, I saw you making clips. Thank you so much.
Yeah, I sent you a drive link of one. Yeah.
Ooh, I want to check it.
I'm sorry. I didn't actually put a lot of effort, but I tried. Holy shit.
Oh, holy shit, what?
Oh, no. It's a tech thing. I'll send it to you later. I'm sorry.
Okay, so if no one else has any more questions, we're going to probably end the stream here. Thanks so much everyone for coming here. Thank you, Demi, for accompanying me here to be like the party student chat member in here.
Yeah. It was so fun.
Yeah, it was fun. We wanted to do a collab for quite a few weeks now, so it was the first of many, hopefully.
Yeah. Go make your websites, guys.
Yes,
start
go make
now.
your websites.
Finish later.
At least make yourself a card. At least. Please. I beg you. Twitter can go down any moment. Having a static link where people can find you is super important. Even if you have a Twitch, even if you have a Discord, even if you have a YouTube, having a prepared website helps a lot. People can find you there through Google. They can contact you there. You have a contact form. They can see what you are up to, what you are about. It's super helpful. It won't hurt you. Own your platform, exactly. Have something that is for you, by you, that neither Twitch, nor YouTube, nor Twitter can touch. Because tomorrow, Elon Musk can hit the shutdown button and we will be screwed. Hopefully it's not going to happen, but we don't know.
Oh, the world may never know.
The world may never know. Like, I'm just doing an example. Let's not build fear-mongering. I told this before when Elon Musk bought Twitter, and I'm going to repeat this again. Sorry if I'm going to take a last minute to repeat this. If Twitter is going to die, it's going to be a slow death. We're going to see like cuts on service. We're going to see the site going slower before it finally dies. So we're going to see signs. The signs are still not there. So deep breaths, take it slowly. If Twitter is going to die, it's probably going to take a year or so still. So don't worry. Not if I killed it before, no. Don't kill Twitter. I'm gonna be an artist there. I need them to respond to my commission now.
Exactly.
This
Back to the days of Tumblr.
Yeah. Well, yes. Make a Tumblr. Not going to hurt you. Whenever you see a new social media popping up, register your username. Put a link to your Twitter and to your Twitch there. It's not hurting you. It takes about like 20 minutes or 30 minutes. And it all adds up to search engine optimization. Diligence and consistency are your friends.
Yeah.
Yeah, and if Twitter goes away, people are going to migrate somewhere. And I'm going to say this. That somewhere is probably not going to be Mastodon. Mastodon is so complex. Like, I like Mastodon as an idea, but as a website, it's so hard to use. God damn it, Mastodon. Why? I want to love you, Mastodon.
I want to love you, but you're so hard to love.
You're so hard to use. Why? I need to take my time and learn to use Mastodon because I have to use it. I need to use it. Okay. Stop complaining, everyone. Thank you, everyone. This is the longest end bit in history. Thanks so much, everyone. Yeah. Thank you so much, Demi. Have a great night.
Thank you.
And see you guys. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye. Bye. Bye.